Hello, today we are going to use units of measurements. This is going to be a review of all of chapter 12. So we need to know what chapter 12 was about. We have our customary units of length, foot, yard, inches. The numbers were 12 for 1 foot equals 12 inches, 1 yard equals 3 feet, and 1 yard equals 36 inches. The next one was our customary units of weight. That means 1 pound equals 16 ounces, 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. Then we got into our liquid units of volume. This is where we drew that gallon kingdom. If this one will help you, you can also write this table down. Then it was our units of time. We have 1 minute equals 60 seconds, 1 hour equals 60 minutes, 1 day equals 24 hours, 1 week equals 7 days, 1 year equals 12 months, 1 year equals 52 weeks. Then we got into our metric units. 3 metric units. We have length, mass, volume. This length is meters. This mass is grams. And the liquid volume is a liter. When we did metric units, we did not use a table like this. We used the saying, King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. We'll use that again. So please take the time to write these down. You can use them to help you solve the questions on the quiz. And then on Friday, we're actually taking a chapter 12 test. So you can also use this on the test. Here's question number 1. Miss Mueller wanted to estimate the width of the steps in front of her house. Select the best benchmark for her to use. Go ahead and solve this now. All right, let's see how you did. She wants a benchmark. Okay, so we're using a benchmark to measure the width of the steps in front of her house. Is it going to be a good thing to use a fingertip? No, way too small. How about the thickness of a dime? That's even smaller. The width of a license plate? Okay, maybe. Let's check the last one. How far she can walk in 20 minutes? Definitely not. She will not walk 20 minutes in front of her steps. So our answer is C. All right, here's the next one. Give it a try. All right, let's see how you did. It wants us to select measures that are equal. So in order for us to select measures that are equal, we need to look at the measurements, feet, yard, and inches. Okay, so we need to find all the things that are equal to feet, yard, and inches. Well, one way we could do this is we could solve each one and look at each one. Or the other way we could do it is to turn everything into the smaller unit. The smaller unit is inches. So 1 foot equals 12 inches. And 1 yard equals 36 inches. So we're going to use those two numbers to help us. 6 feet. That one is not in inches. I'm going to change it. 6 feet, feet. Oh, I'm going to change it into inches with the number 12. I'm going to take 12 and I'm going to multiply it by 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 1 is 6, 7. This equals 72 inches. Okay, now 15 yards. That's not in inches either. I'm going to change it into inches, feet, yard right here, 36. All right, here we go. I hope you got a 540. So far, we do not have anything that matches. Oh, yeah, we do. 540 inches, 540 inches. There's 2. But we are not yet done. We still have 3 more to look at. Okay, 45 feet. Well, 45 feet is not in inches, so we need to take a look at it. Feet, inches. We're going to use the number 12. 45 and 12. If you did not do it like this, go ahead and practice with me. All right, this one is 540 inches. Look, it matches. Well, let's take a look at the next two. 600 inches. I don't need to change it because it's inches, but 600 does not match. Let's look at 12 feet. Okay, well, feet, inches, I'm going to use the number 12. I know that 12 times 12. Double check. 4, 2, 2, 1, 144. So those do not match. So our answer are these 3. Please make sure that you did all of them. That way you can make sure that you get all the answers correct. All right, here's the next one. This one is our box and tally and our graph. Go ahead and give it a try. All right, let's see how we did. First, we need to know that Josh practices gymnastic every day after school. Here's his times. For 2 weeks. Okay. Well, we need to make a tally table and a line plot to show the data. We have our information here. We need to put that, the first thing is to put it in order. Okay, well, I have 1/2 here, but the rest is in 4s. So I'm going to change 1/2 into a 4. Just like in chapter, I think this one is 6, we can make an equivalent fraction. 2 times what equals 4? Well, if I do it to the denominator, I must do it to my numerator. 1 times 2 is 2. Okay, so that's 2/4. And then 1 whole, we know that 1 whole, if our denominator is 4, our numerator has to be 4. Now we can put these in order. I have 1/4, that's smaller than 3/4 or 2/4 or 4/4. Then I have 3/4 or 2/4. I have 2/4, but I'm going to use the original number, 1/2. Now I have 3/4 or 4/4. Well, 3 is smaller than 4. And then our last one is the whole. I'm going to use the original number again. This was how I put it in order. If yours is not in order, please fix it now. All right, let's tally these up. I have 1/4, 1/4, 3/4, 3/4, 1/2, 1, 1, 1, 3/4, and 1. You tallied them up, you should look like this. Now we need to create our tally table and our box. Okay, our line plot. Here we go. I'm going to use this title, Time Practicing, Gymnastics. Then I'm going to do my numbers, 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, and 1. Then I'm going to put in my X's. There's 2 right here because there's 2 tallies. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Little mess right there. I will just move this on down. All right, there is our line plot and our tally table. Now we need to answer this part C. What is the difference between the longest time and the shortest time? Josh spent practicing gymnastics. Well, I know that difference means I need to subtract. So I'm going to subtract 1/4, and longest is 1, but we already know that in fractions that's actually 4/4. 4 minus 1 is 3. Denominator does not change. My answer is 3/4. Here's the next question. Give this one a try. All right, let's see how you did. Write the symbol that compares the weights correctly. Well, I have ounces, pounds, tons. So if we're using that paper that you wrote down, our number system, let's see, this one right here, we know that pounds is 16 and ounces, and tons is 2,000 pounds. So we're going to use that. We're going to use 1 pound equals 16 ounces, and 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. Okay, we have ounces and pounds right here. They're not the same. We need to change them. We're going to change the larger unit of pounds into a smaller unit of ounces. So 16. 8 times 16. Well, you can do that like that, or stack it like this. 8 times 6 is 48. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 128. 128. They're equal. Right there, equal. Now, let's take a look at this next one. Pounds, tons, pounds, tons. They are not the same. We're going to change the larger unit of tons into a smaller unit. So I'm going to use over here tons, pounds, I'm going to use 2,000. Multiply it by 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 6,000. They are not equal. Which one is larger? Okay, I'm going to point to the smaller one, just like that. Here's the next one for you to try. This one is set up for you already. So it talks about how a snack of potatoes weighs 14 pounds, 9 ounces. 14 pounds, 9 ounces. After Wendy makes a potato salad for a picnic, the snack weighs 9 pounds, 14 ounces. What is the weight of the potatoes Wendy used for the potato salad? Well, we are going to use these numbers to help us subtract here. Go ahead and give it a try. Please remember to put a number in the corner and circle it to help you regroup. All right, let's see how you did. Pounds, ounces, pounds, ounces. I'm going to put the number 16 in the corner. Now I'm going to subtract. Well, 9 cannot be subtracted from 14. It's too small. That means I need to regroup my 16 and 9. Well, I'm going to take 1 away from 14. That gives me 13. 9 and 16. Okay, well, I'm no longer regrouping in base 10 because I have the 16 up here. I'm going to do 16 and I'm going to add 9. And right there it is. Now I can solve this. I can subtract 14 from 25. Okay, I'm going to do it over here so I have more space. If you would like, you can do it on a different space of your paper as well. 5 subtract 4, 1, 1. 11. Then I can subtract 13 and 9. Okay, well, I can do that in my head, but I can also count up if I'm not sure. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And my answer is 4 pounds, 11 ounces. Go ahead and give this one a try. It is just like before where we made a line plot. All right, let's see how you did. We have the table in distances. Some students swam in miles. Compare the line plot to show the data. Complete the line plot to show the data. Okay, I will complete that. Well, the denominator is all the same. So now I just need to put them in order. I have 1/8. That's smaller than the 2. I have 2, 3, then 5. Well, let me see if there's a 4 in here. 3, 2, I do have a 4. 4/8. Then 5. Do I have a 6? No. 7. No, and I do not have a whole. These are my numbers that I'm put in order. I'm now going to take these numbers and I'm going to put them down here on my graph. 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, and 5/8. Now I'm going to put an X for every one we have. 1/8, X, 2/8, 3/8, 3, 5/8, 3/8, 2/8. Just do it one after another. 4/8, 3/8. If yours is not looking like mine, fix it now. And 4/8, 4/8. There we go. I've used all those numbers. Now I'm going to use my graph to help us solve between the longest distance and the shortest distance, the difference. So once again, subtracting. Okay, my longest distance is 5/8. I'm going to subtract the shortest distance, 1/8. 5 subtract 1 is 4. Denominator stays the same. My answer is 4/8. Not bad. Go ahead and take the quiz now.